Red-headed tornado. Yeah, absolutely
She's sweet,
wild.
smart, doesn't stop moving ever. She's just constantly going. So for a couple months, I had been noticing that she was tired and she'd complain about her legs hurting. So she said my legs would hurt, and we got to the point where it would happen when she was asleep. So she'd wake up and say my legs hurt, and that was at that point I knew she needed to go in. We found out she had the hole in her heart, and at that point it just felt like it went a million miles an hour. Fast forward to, it was probably a month and a half later she was getting a surgery.
It was fast and furious in that we were actually considering a different procedure initially, and had some concerns about that procedure, wanted to explore options, and Dr. Kogon was amazing in talking to us about the risks associated with both.
So the operation was to close a hole between the top chambers of the heart, an atrial septal defect. And typically that's done through an incision in the front, and it's done through opening the breastbone. They really struggled. They had a hard time trying to decide whether to close their baby's hole in the cath lab or to close it in the operating room. When we met and discussed the open heart surgery option, they were also concerned about having an incision in the middle of their baby's chest for the rest of her life. This minimally invasive approach allows us to do exactly the same operation on the inside with a very small incision under the right arm.
Probably what pushed us to doing open heart surgery for her was the fact that it could be underneath her armpit, that it could be hidden. We had some concerns with her when being a girl and wanting to make sure she never felt insecure about her body. And so that it could be over here was just amazing.
This is all part of what we do, and I have to remember that this is my 5,000th time doing this, and this is their hopefully one and only time doing this. So it just requires a lot of patience to get them in the right headspace.
Anything with your child is scary. It's just a whole nother ballgame. And for us to be able to feel at ease for a heart procedure was a big deal.
Olivia's prognosis is great. The hole is closed. The heart looks and acts completely like a normal heart, and she should have a normal and active and full life.
I feel like the funny stories following her surgery was we would get people, our friends would text, how's Olivia doing? And they were so concerned. And she was wild. She was gone. And we were like, oh, she's fine.
Yeah, our biggest worry following the surgery was, what was she going to climb or what was she going to jump off of?
Yeah. So she has no limitations. Dr. Kogon, he just went above and beyond the level of care I've ever received, and I think that he's ever received, and he was so kind. His bedside manner is amazing. We were blown away by Dr. Kogon. VCU, it's a children's hospital. It's what you guys do. So for us, that just felt so much more comfortable. We wanted people that dealt with children day in, day out, and we felt like that really made a difference.